Hi, Caesar salad, the meats for it. Well, we said we're going to do a chicken Caesar salad. Some of the things in this time we can't get hold of. So at the minute we're not going to get hold of streaky bacon, which is incredible. Smoked streaky bacon or pancetta comes from Italy. As you can imagine, the Italians aren't doing too much exporting and we're not importing too much. So we use what we can. We have some bacon. I have a little smoked salt, which is... I'm not going into that, but that's what I'm going to use to make my bacon taste salty. The things that we need, I'm going to run through them and pick them up. Don't need it, but this is brilliant. You've got to get one of these. This is a temperature gauge. So if you think you've got coronavirus, whack it under your arm, hold it down, it'll tell you the temperature better than any of them little kiddie things, any of them. This will cost you about 30 quid in the shop. Hygiplast temperature gauge, there's all sorts of temperatures, times things, everything. If that's a bit expensive, if you're thinking, ooh, I want to spend some money with Amazon or whatever, get one of these little fellas. Does the same thing, nowhere near as fast, very slow, pretty rubbish, don't last forever, but costs about £5. Can't moan, can you? Tells the temperature. Why, you ask? Well, we know the temperature of food that we want to get it for it to. We want to cook a piece of chicken, we'll whack this in it, we want to go to 72 if the EHO's listening. No, we want to take it to 75. Let's go a bit less than 75 for me. But I'm not in a restaurant. I have never cooked chicken, never ever cooked anything below 75 in a restaurant. Any meats, as all you guys, all you chefs out there know, no way. Everything I cook is 75%. Even rice pudding, whatever, it's all 75%. Yes. Other things you're going to need is our knife again, chef's knife, general knife, 8-inch chef knife, any sharp knife. By the way, if you've got a knife, you cannot sharpen your knife, and it's very blunt, it's a rubbish knife. Bottom of the cup, ceramic cup, listen to this. Hear this? Watch your fingers. So in fact, probably put it down like that. It's now sharpening the knife. Yeah, but please don't slice your fingers off or anything like that. So we've now got a sharp knife. I have here in a little bottle, oil, cooking oil, that's all it is, just bog standard cooking oil, can be sunflower oil, whatever oil you like, cheap oil because it's going to go at a high temperature. So a cheaper oil tends to take a higher temperature. We can't use olive oil, it will burn, it will smoke, it will make your food taste horrible. We don't want to do that. We've got a bit of pepper, some of pepper, table salt, that's it. Here, if my lovely camera lady comes with me, I've got some bacon there. We don't have streaky bacon, we've just got ordinary bacon, and 2 chicken breasts there. Firstly, we're going to attempt to get these sorted by trimming them up. Something else you're going to need, you don't have to use a pan like this, it's a full metal pan, it can go in the oven and everything. I'm going to get the pan on the lowest heat on our big burner. Come. Big burner, little ring, it's a powerful one, you might not have one of them. Get your pan at lowest to medium temperature, get it with the heat. That's already been on for a bit, so it's good. I'm now going to put some oil in, maybe 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. 2 tablespoons because we're going to put the bacon in. The bacon's going to render down as well. The fat off it's going to go into that oil. It's going to give us a little bit of flavour while we're going. So you'll know when your oil's it's moving fluidly like that. It's cool. Some people will flick a bit of water and it'll go mental. We're not going to do that. So here's the bacon. Number 1 sizzle. Hear that? That's what you've got to hear. You've got to hear that noise. If you don't hear that noise, your pan's too cold. So it's going to go in there too. This is going to start getting really, really loud because I can move it to the back burner, but this is the bacon. We need it crispy. We want a nice crisp bacon because when we're going to take it off, we're going to rest it for a bit, put it on a plate, and then we're going to chop it for our Caesar salad. I'm just going to wash my hands because I touch meat, but I'm sure Shell will show you the bacon sizzling away. Always wash your hands after touching any kind of meats, especially the next one. We're also going to need our little fish slice to flip that over when it needs it. Get rid of that. Piece of chicken. Come in. Here's my chicken. You'll notice this chicken, it's got like all bits of stuff. You don't want that in your food, so you can have it with your skin on. We've not been able to get it with the skin on, so we've just got chicken breast. This stuff here will cook. It's that kind of thing that you think is a little bit gristly there. get your knife, keeping your hands that way, just jab it in and gently. No rush with this. Don't want anyone losing fingers and saying that stupid Alan told me to cut my chicken bit off. So all these bits are not very nice. We can just cut through them. This knife is very sharp because I use the bottom of the cut to sharpen it, and maybe a £15 sharpening stone and a steel. But you won't have one of them, so you do what you can. All the fat off it, we get it off where we can there. You know, make it look alright. It's only a cheap piece of chicken, maybe a pound of breast or something, quite a large breast. The other one we're going to do the same with. So it's got this kind of stuff here. We're not really wanting that on there. It's not very nice. I'm going to cut that off. All the time you can hear a noise. That is my chicken in the background. Sizzling away there. All these pieces are getting cut off. A little bit of fat there. Just get it off where you can. Being very careful if you have sharpened your knife on the bottom of the cut, because it is now sharper than what you know it would be. I've got 2 pieces of chicken there. My idea is to flatten them out and season them. All the rubbish can go on that plate there, get it out of the way. I've touched my meat. Well, not my meat, the chicken, anyway. Why do you look like that? What's wrong with you, woman? I'm now going to turn my bacon. Come this way. Let's see if we've got any colour on it. Won't have colour on it yet, but it will get there, believe me. We're going to flip that piece of bacon. See a little bit of colour there. You can see that. We want it quite looking like that quite a lot. I don't put your phone over too much because you'll pop to some of that fat in it. So we're just going to leave that cutting while we do our next bit. Yes, it smells of bacon, doesn't it? Anyway. Right. We're going to salt and pepper. Up to me. We're going to salt and pepper our breast. Really important. If you don't season things well, it's going to be terrible. So here we go. Fine bit of pepper. Michelle's asking me why. I think she's doing some. I think she wants me to beat the chicken flat. I don't know what she's doing, but we're not beating the chicken flat.
You said you were going to flatten it.
No, I'm not flattening the chicken. We don't want to flatten the chicken breast for a Caesar salad because we'll thin it out, it'll dry out, it'll be rotten. You don't want that. We want to try to get it right on that 72, which for the EHO out there is 75 degrees temperature. We may even get it to about 69. When we know a piece of chicken's cooked, we're going to cut it. We're going to see inside. If it's got any red pinky bits that look like that, it's not cooked. Whack it back in the oven. Away, because we're going to cut it so we'll know if it's cooked. If it's all white and quite firm with juice coming out, it's beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to tip this again. I've done one side. I'm going to wash my hands again. I've got a little bit of water there. Dry them on my little pin to my apron. Great idea. Have something like this on your apron, you're laughing. So a load more pepper that side. Don't be shy with pepper and salt. Most of it's going to come off in the pan. So I've got a good pinch. If you're watching this, look at my hand there. Show you in there. Have a little bowl of pepper like this. I'm putting quite a bit of pepper and quite a bit of salt on there. Right, so thanks for telling me that, Shell. She's telling me the white stuff. This is salt, apparently, not pepper, which is, you can come up to my face. Sometimes she's... Anyway, come on, Miss Jones, let's have a look at this. We flip it again. Oh, this is a good bit off, but what we're going to do with this, we're going to take it out that pan. And we're going to put it aside on a plate. We're going to rest it, and then we're going to throw it under the grill. We want it to crisp up, we want it to dry, we want the water out of it, we want that crunchy. If it was streaky bacon, it'd be a lot easier. We'd throw it in the oven on a higher temperature, which is going to happen to this. So I'm going to get a tray, wham it in the oven, along with my chicken. I'm looking at a chicken about that big. Usually in a professional oven I'd be looking at 6 minutes to cook that chicken. 6 minutes? Yeah, 6 minutes. We pan fry it first, saute it off, good bit of colour on it, and 6 to 8 minutes. Maybe 9 minutes for that chicken. It's a big chicken. So here is my tray. The lovely Miss Jones has given me. Who just sits there very quiet and doesn't say anything. But there we go. I'm going to press my bacon, get as much fat out of that as I can, because that's going to add a lot of flavour. Now what I'm going to do is see how much oil we got. Yeah, we've got a bit of oil there. We're going to put our chicken. This would be your skin size usually, which would give it a bit of protection. We don't have that protection here. unfortunately. So I'm just going to warm it in the pan. When you put it in the pan, drop it this way because it's got a bit of fat in there. And if you want if you think it needs a little bit more, which I probably think that does, I'm just going to add a touch more. I'm going to give it a second, move it around so I can see it there. And I'm going to put it in and drop it away from me. That's that one away from me. I'm going to turn the pan that way and do it the other way. Away from me there. I'm going to leave that a second. I'm going to wash my hands again. There we go. Now at the minute I'm going to throw this bacon that's got a bit of colour but not much. I'm going to throw that in to the oven. On the very bottom, there runs a convection oven on this one, which means conventional oven should I say. At the bottom it's got heat and the top it's got heat. But the bottom, the heat's near enough direct on it if I put it on the bottom. On a shelf the heat's surrounding it more. This is a semi-pro cooker we have. Waiting. Any minute now, because of the high heat, you're probably going to hear beep 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 beep. Our smoke alarm. Probably best I'll take the camera for a second. If the vehicle shelf shuts that door, then the carbon monoxide alarm won't go off. There you are. I'm now going to move my chicken. Do you want to see chefy shit? This is chefy shit. Well, we can because it's in a saute pan, not a frying pan. But I'm now going to turn my chicken. I want a little bit of colour on it. If it was a skin, I'd want more colour than that. But because it's got no skin, I want to dry it out, but I do want to start the cooking process going. So if we look there, I will tell you exactly how long these cook. I'm reckoning in the oven for 9 minutes, the perfect, but I'm going to slice them at an angle. You don't have to do that, chop it in half. When you cut through the fat bit, and you look in the centre, you'll see if it's got a pinky part in it. Don't matter if you cut it in half, put it together, throw it back in the oven until that pinky part's gone. You need just white chicken, but you do want it to be moist with the liquid coming out. And at that I'm going to stop there and show you my chicken again. Chicken, beautiful colour on there. And we're just going to cook it down a bit. By the time you're back, the chicken will be done. We'll be set up with the leaves of the salad, tell you what kind of leaves they are and everything else. But in the written part, we'll already tell you every little bit that you need, and that's all you need to know. Thank you very much.